Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to do another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about crypto from time to time. Okay, I'm on my Instagram channel, and I'm sharing with you a few good stocks that went up this week. The unfortunate part, the wars continue with Russia and Ukraine, but there are stocks that are going up due to the conflict, okay? Some of them are direct correlations like Lockheed Martin. Others are commodities. So here are the top stocks today. PLG, which is Platinum Metals, was up 5.26. ACI, which is Albertsons Grocery Store, is up 3.46. Gold, or Barrick's Gold, the ticker symbol is GOLD, but it's Barrick's, was up 2.76. And FCX, or Freeport McMoran, which is copper, was up 2%. And also on the other side, we had some other ones up as well. CLF, Cleveland Cliffs, Walmart, again, oil, COP. If you watched my video yesterday, you know I talked about oil stocks, Exxon, Chevron, and COP at 1.57. And a dividend stock, or REIT. This is a real estate trust, CCI, Crown Castle. Basically, they are the cell phone tower, which your Verizon or your T-Mobile or your Metro or your AT&T sits on. They build the towers, which most cell phone towers sit on, okay? They were at 1.30 on the day. So those were the top stocks. I'll go into some other items because everyone's still worried about the war. The Dow Jones Industrial was down 0.53%. The top S&P 500 companies were down 0.79%. The NASDAQ was down 1.66%. And then, of course, the volatility index was up. A lot of volatility, that means a lot of uncertainty, okay? So the market is up and down. Not a lot of people are buying, people are selling right now, okay? Let's see here. If you see here, these are the top stocks in my Robinhood over the last month. As you can see, Nucor, this is a steel company. It is up quite a bit. Ford, another company, is up quite a bit. Apple, again, is a pretty good stock, is up quite a bit. ConocoPhillips, again, COP, is up quite a bit. And Costco. So these are the type of stocks that are doing well right now during this conflict. Unfortunately, the COP or ConocoPhillips is not good for most consumers. And it's just not a good feeling to go to the gas pump and pay more for something you were paying for 20 cents, 40 cents last week, okay? All right, so let me get to the Robinhood and show you what was. Okay, here we are at the Robinhood. As you see, we were down 1.89%. So again, today was a good opportunity to buy. Let me go through here and see again, ticker symbol NUE, Nucor, which is steel. Steel manufacturers at 1%. WMT, again, Walmart was up 2.48%. COP, ConocoPhillips, was up 2.96%. And then I have some ETFs here, JEPI or JEPI ETF was up 0.12%. So basically 0.1%. And PFE, which is Pfizer. Pfizer was up 1.55%. So not a whole lot to talk about today in the stock market. A lot of bad news. Russia-Ukraine conflict is still straining oil. So therefore, oil stocks are still going up, and some other commodities such as copper, gold, platinum, all those things are going up, right? Just take a look at my messages. Here's things that happen when you do invest in ETFs and dividend stocks. Because I own JEPI or JP Morgan's equity ETFs, I was paid a dividend today. Also because I own Pfizer, PFE, I was paid a dividend today. Also because I own Ford, I was paid a dividend today. And also because I own ConocoPhillips, I was paid a dividend today. So there's just no limit of one way you can make money in the stock market. Of course, if you pick the right stocks, you'll not only get the dividend, but you'll get the upside, okay? Now, I did this graph today because here's what a lot of people do wrong about investing. The stock goes up, the $5, they buy. The stock goes down, they sell. And the stock goes up, they buy. But overall, if you just would have bought $5 of the stock over time, you would have got an increase. So you have to continuously buy on the dips. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's several times a year the stock will dip. You can buy. And if you know, like, for example, Ford is coming out, they're coming out with a new truck, the stock will dip. And that's when you buy. It's plain and simple. Let me share with you really quickly, just show you the Ford stock that I'm talking about. Now, people say, oh, you know, you never know when a stock's going up, but just look at Ford. It's up $16.85. Look at the last year. Okay, last year the stock was trading at $12. It dipped here, it dipped here, it dipped there. It went up and then it dipped again. But if you overall look at this stock, it went up. So therefore, even if you'd have bought it when it was $10 or you bought it when it was $15, you're still up. And year over year, you're still up 37%. So that's why we teach on this channel. Don't buy it all at one time. Over the year, buy a little bit at a time. Buy a segment at a time. If you may do, I do this. I do sometimes 10 shares a month. I bought 10 shares in May, 10 shares in July, 10 shares in September, 10 shares in November, and 10 shares in January. And I also bought 10 shares in February as well. But you just continue to buy, and then you still get this bonus effect of the stock started here, let's say at $1, and at the end it's at $10. You still made all that profit on this difference on the in between. So that's what we talk about dollar cost average. You have to, when you're investing in stocks, you have to come up with a long-term approach. There's no quick and easy way, unfortunately. It takes time, okay? So let me go back to the Robinhood today and just show you, again, we were down 1.89%, but today was a day to buy stocks if you were going to buy. If there was anything that you wanted to get into that you didn't, that you know is going up in the future, for example, Ford, they will be releasing a new truck in late this summer. That stock will probably easily go back to $25. Now, another site that will help you out with that is TipRanks, TIP, tipranks.com is a stock forecasting channel. And you basically can type in the ticker symbol you want, let's say Ford, and here it is. They laid it out for you. I'll type it in here just so you know that I'm pulling up the right stock. F Ford Motor Company, okay? And as you can see that based on 16 Wall Street analysts, Ford Motor Company in the last 3 months, the average price target is $23. Okay, so we saw Ford was trading at $16, and now it's forecasted to go to $23 in the next 12 months. So that means there's a profit of at least 50%. $16 to $23 is $8. So that's where you want to sell, probably at $23. But at that point, you made $8 on a stock that was trading at $16. So still a good time to buy Ford, okay? We do know they will be releasing a truck in late summer. It'll be the first F-150 Lightning truck. So in fact, I'll just look at F-150 Lightning truck. Of course, you can place orders. Let's see, release date. This is just one example. Okay, so F-150 Lightning available spring of 2022. We are in spring of 2022. So that means the truck should be out. Of course, everything has a range. So when we say something like spring of 2022, we probably mean beginning of summer 2022 or even late summer. So the truck is already being produced. People have done pre-orders. And when the truck comes out, the stock will probably go back to this forecasted price of $23. Okay, so that's how you pick stocks. You do research, you find out when they're releasing a new product or service, you buy it when it's at its low price, and you wait for it to peak. So, okay, today it's, like Ford, okay? So Ford is right now trading at $16 a share, and they have the F-150 Lightning coming in this late spring, early summer, okay? So that's probably when it will go back to this $23 an hour. And if you buy it now at 16, you'll look like a genius when it goes back to 23 or even possibly $30 per share, okay? So that's the secret of stocks, dollar cost average while it's on its low, and then sell some once it reaches this target price. It's called price target. You get this price target from 16 Wall Street analysts, 8 have a buy, 6 have a hold, and 2 have a sell, okay? But you get this information from tipranks.com. And pretty much I just wanted to, show you some great ways to approach buying and selling stocks. One last thing, I'll go into the other account here and show you a few stocks that were up on the day. We had Tesla was up 0.56%. We had COP, ConocoPhillips. Wow, just hit $100 a share. Wow. Again, I'm up 152%. What else did we have up today? FCX, Freeport McMoran, which is a copper maker. I was up 2.65%. And another stock that's really hot right now, ACI, which is Albertsons grocery store, up another 1.29%. I'm up 41% on that. So again, there's easily money to be made in the stock market. Now, really quickly, I'll show you what were the top gainers. So let me look here. Because it still was a down day, but overall, we still had some stocks to go up. So okay, so PLG, as I mentioned in my Instagram, Platinum Metals Group was up 9%. FRO, Frontline Ordinary, I believe this is silver. GOLD or gold was up 3%. BTG, another gold company, Canada Gold was up 3%. And COP. So again, commodities are winning. Oil, gold, silver, and platinum are winning, and steel. We'll do that too. But there's a pattern. So during war times, things that are valuable that we have to have, like oil, wheat, steel, all those things are going to go up. So let me show you one more thing that's going up, and it's not a good thing. LMT, which is, it's part of the war machine. So in times of war, Lockheed Martin, unfortunately, will go up. Because what does it say? Lockheed Martin is American aerospace, arms, defense, and information security and technology. So we look at Lockheed Martin over the last month. Look what they have done. Up 16% in the last month. And it really started to spike right around the time of the war starting in Ukraine, okay? So this is the power of information and the power of knowledge of stocks, okay? Invest what you know, invest in things that are happening in current context, like what's going on currently in current news, and that's, war, okay? So we have war right now happening, and so defense stocks are going up. Commodity stocks are going up. And if you go to stock market or cnbc.com, they sometimes put out, different articles. And if you see a jet plane, that's probably made by Lockheed Martin or one of the other war machines. So you say Lockheed Martin, Raytheon. What's up, Raytheon? Raytheon stock. Raytheon stock. All right, so let's look at Raytheon over the last month. Again, you see the same pattern over last month, not so much. Raytheon Technology, American multinational aerospace conglomerate headquartered in Massachusetts, and they were up 5.91%. Okay, but in general, time like this, Lockheed Martin, all you have to do is look in the name Defense Information Security Company. Okay, and then you can take it one step further if you want to look in cybersecurity, because Putin is possibly going to do a cybersecurity. If you look at the stock over the last month, again, you're going to see a slight uptick. Okay, this is a slight uptick. But if in this case, I'm not, wishing this happens, but if there's a cybersecurity attack, this stock right now will go back to this 52-week high of $298. Okay. So if that happens, this stock, I'm not wishing that happen, but, that's a possibility. So when you're investing, you have to look at the future and you have to look at now what's going on now and what's going on in the future. Okay. So there's quite a few stocks out there that you can invest in. Like I said, if you just go back to my Instagram, you'll see that, platinum, gold, copper, CLF, which is Cleveland Cliffs, iron, oil, and then real estate trust is not a bad investment either. But again, not to say that the top stocks are, bad, but it's just kind of interesting. I'll put it that way. Okay. So during times of war, commodities are driven up, oil is driven up. And, you got, some other newcomers like CrowdStrike, which is cybersecurity. And it's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to be your fun Teslas, but you'll still make money in the stock market. All right. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. And if you'd like to get some free stock, please use my Robinhood link found below, and we'll see you on the next video.